This is Naftali Ranto. Welcome to today's session, 4 pillars in 4 days to make sure that you have your best life in 2024 and beyond. And this is your host, and I would love one day to interview some of you here, and you tell me if you like the content or what are you learning out of what we are doing here. So if you like us to have this conversation, please reach out. My number is on the description, and I would like to have you here live, and we discuss, and you tell me what is your feeling, what is your view, your vision for South Africa, your vision for your country in the next 5 years. So where do you see yourself, or where do you see your country in the next 5 years? So yeah, but we'll talk about that in the near future. So yeah, we are here every Tuesday to Friday, 8 a.m. and today we're gonna talk about the pillar in your financial life. We are live here on TikTok, Overcomer241, and we're gonna post the replay right here, and also on Naftali Focus Talk YouTube channel. We're gonna post the replay there, and also on my Facebook page, Naftali Ranto Solutions. You will find this content or this video there also. So today we talk about the pillar in your financial life. How severe, or if you have a bad financial situation, what can that do to you? So how bad can things get to in your financial life? So we have 2 points to discuss this morning: health issues and educational barriers. So, and poverty often correlates strongly with poor health outcomes. Limited financial resources mean restricted access to healthcare services, preventative care and medication, for example, and poor nutrition, substandard housing condition, and higher exposure to environmental toxins also contribute to worse health outcomes. So, and if the nation is not well, then our whole economy is affected. So this includes high rates of chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart failures, or heart diseases, severe conditions like malnutrition, and communicable diseases. It's English. Yeah, English is not my mother tongue. I'm so if you want to mark me for English, you could give me 0 also, because this is not my mother language. I don't need to master it anyway. So educational barriers, the second point we discussed. Poverty can limit access to quality education. Financial constraints might prevent families from affording necessary school supplies, technology, example, and extracurricular activities, or even basic schooling costs. It might be difficult for families that are not well. And children from impoverished backgrounds often attend under-resourced schools and may have to work to support their families in a very young age, and that can further hinder their educational prospects, so for them to excel in their education. So that's why we have on this part of this project of eradicating poverty, we want to get to the schools as well, because the schools, remember, the school have a social responsibility also to take care of the kids or the learners. So we want also to get to the schools, because we want to make sure that our schools, I know that the government is trying their level best, but funding is not enough, not sufficient for our schools to have that top class standard. So that's why we also want to involve the schools, so that we can generate some revenue for the schools to take care of our kids. When your child go to school and she's in need of sanitary pads, they cannot send the child back home. The school must provide. When the child come to school and they are not well, they didn't eat anything, the school should be in a position to provide a decent meal for that child. I know some schools, yes, there is these feeding schemes, but there are schools that do not have, and the kids going to those schools also, they are in need. So that's why we want to partner also with the Department of Education in order to also eradicate or eliminate this lack that is found in our schools. So yeah, but we're working on that. One day you will see it's gonna be over. All this will be history. So today's verse is in the book of Luke, chapter number 11, verse 27 and 28. Jesus was talking about the story of an evil spirit that leaves the body of a person, and when it comes back, it checks that the house is clean, swept, everything is neat. It goes and fetch other 7 spirits more wicked than it is. So now there was a woman in the crowd that replied as follows: and it happened as he spoke these things, that a certain woman from the crowd raised her voice and said to him, "Blessed is the womb that bore you, and the breast which nursed you. Listen to verse number 28. But Jesus said, more than that, blessed are those who hear the word of God and keep it. Have we ever thought about that? Because today, people says, blessed are those that are educated. Blessed are those that finish school, for example. People are saying that. Blessed are those that were born in a better families. Blessed are those who inherited something from their parents that they don't need to start everything all over by themselves. That is what people are saying out there. But I want to answer that with the verse 18 that Jesus said, more than that, blessed are those who hear the word of God and keep it. So how nice is that? Every one of us can hear the word of God and we are able to keep it because it is simple as I am mentioning it now. So if we can just get ourselves back in alignment with the word of God, as I normally say in my workshops, if your connection with God is not well, everything else becomes a mess. So for you to bounce back or for you to rebuild your life successfully or more, what can I say, in a way that you'll benefit or you're going to live a best life, be happy, the first thing you need to do is to recognize where are you spiritually, because that is the foundation, that is the base for you to start building on. Because how many people do you know that are well financially, but they are not well in the family? They are not well even within themselves. They don't have peace. So that is why money will not give you peace. It might give you some momentary relief because you can do things, but it will not give you peace. So the real peace that one needs in order to succeed, to make it in life, is the internal peace that comes from the Lord, or the knowledge of you. Yesterday we spoke about this, said the fear of the Lord, it is the beginning of wisdom. So when you want to be wise in life, you need to fear the Lord. So that is why today I'm continuing to say, it's not just those that have managed to finish school who are supposed to live a best life. Even you that did not finish, don't even know how to write your name. You can't even write your name. Yes, but you're supposed to live a better life. You're supposed to rule. You are a king. You are a queen. I posted a video this morning to say you are a king, you are a queen. How can, if they say you are a king, it means you have a nation. If you are a queen, it means you have a nation. You have people that are looking up to you, and it is true. But maybe you have not yet discovered that, because you are looking in your own life. You only look at where you are, but actually God has called you for a greater purpose. So that's why I'm saying to you today, reach out to me, because I'm looking for people that want to make an impact in the world. Where if you were to pass on today, will there be a pause? Because all people that made a difference, when they pass on, there is a pause in the world. They will tell you, we need to stop everything and celebrate. So is that going to happen with you? You can become that type of a person. Not just to be famous, but to impact lives. So that people, when they see it, they'll say, wow, this person, if it was not because of him, I would have been dead long time. But because of what he did, here I am today, happy and still able to provide, to put the basics, to put the food on the table of my family. So that's why I'm calling out on those that want to make an impact, to say, reach out to me. If you're following me here on TikTok, follow my channel if you like the content. If you're on Facebook, do the same, follow my page. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe so that you don't miss out on the next information that we're going to share. And don't forget to comment and to share, because they say sharing is caring. And those in Bloemfontein, at the end of this video, there's a poster for our event here in Rocklands. If you are in Bloemfontein, reach out and let us be together. Next week, Thursday on the 9th, we're going to have this workshop. If you're not in Bloem, you are in any other place, reach out and let me send you a short video, 7 minutes, and show you what I want to do with you as the ambassador or the host in your town. So may God bless you. Have a great weekend. Next week, Tuesday, we are starting again. We are going forward. But over the weekend, if there is anything that I would like to share, I will just post it up. I'll drop it up here for you to keep on meditate. But there's so many videos on my channel at the moment. You can go back, especially here on TikTok. Go back and look, and you'll be inspired. May God bless you. Have a great one. Goodbye.